Roxy. Hey. Hey. Cover. Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So we went to the flea market today and we had a pretty successful day. We made $328. All in all, it was pretty good. And it got us out of the house, and you gotta think, as opposed to waiting for a message from somebody wanting to buy something, anytime somebody walks by your table, it's a potential sale. Mm-hmm. And we both have a background in sales, so it's always fun to get to talk to people a little more and engage with them.
It was really fun.
So tell them what we made.
I love talking to people. So on average, we made $54 an hour today at the flea market, which I think it was a great day. From what we've understood at this flea market too, Sundays are always way better than Saturdays. So we're excited to get on that schedule instead of the Saturdays, or doing both Saturdays if we're opened up. Today we also have a couple meetups we have to do that's going to be adding another $300 to $400 onto our total sales for today. So probably averaging $700 to $800 depending, and as long as every meetup actually goes right, which we don't get stood up
usually
too often.
They do,
but yeah,
usually they do.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something. Oh yeah, so like if we get a truckload or we get 5 or 6 pallets in, there may be a couple weeks there where we just don't have time for the flea market.
Yeah.
Because you've got to get all that stuff inventoried. As a matter of fact, this will be the 3rd time I've been to the flea market, and since we've been doing this.
Yeah.
But it is a good way too, especially the flea market is really good if you just have a bunch of old product that you want to, we call it purging.
Yeah.
That you want to purge. Or
we've noticed buying Target case packs. It's a good place for case packs. Like we have kids shorts, like market things. We have little hooks for over the door, and they're just not worth shipping on eBay, and they're also not worth the meetup, because at the end of the day, you're spending gas or you're letting somebody come to your front porch. So just not that. But I did want to say a couple things about the flea market and what I've noticed. We were told a couple times today that our pricing was really good. So I've done 2 things here: made our prices really good, or I've went up $2 because a lot of people like to haggle. So I labeled our tablecloths $7. We wanted to sell them for $5. So it's a win-win when you sell them for $7, but when you sell them for $5, it's still a win.
Yeah.
So be careful on your pricing at the flea market. It's not a place to go with high ticketed items unless you're specific. Like
you're selling one thing.
Like mattresses.
Yes.
There's a guy there that's we met today that's been selling mattresses for 11 years.
Yeah.
Same spot. He knows what he can do with his pricing.
I think they're called case pack pallets or case packs.
Yeah, case pack pallets.
Brand new. What that is that's brand new stuff that's you're buying in bulk. So you'll get a case. If you buy one of those pallets, you might get 5 or 6 items, but they're all in bulk. Mm-hmm. So what's different about that at the flea market is you have fresh looking stuff that's brand new, like it's sitting on a shelf in a retail store.
Not used.
And most of the
damaged
stuff that you'll see at a flea market is lots, where people will bid on lots, and you're getting stuff that could have been sitting there for a few years. Mm-hmm. You don't know what it is, but then again, you might get something, if you're a picker and you know things really well, that stuff that's very, very valuable. You can make a lot of money off of lots. It's just not our business model, but usually that's what you see. So that separates us apart from all the other people, or a lot of the other people at the flea market when they come by our table.
We also had a guy that was directly across from us today that came up.
He's a reseller.
Yeah, he's a reseller. Actually located probably about 15 miles from us, but came up to our table, bought a Mickey Mouse shirt and some shorts, I'm assuming for his kid, and then probably no later than an hour later, he came over and he bought all the shirts from us. And we actually have more shirts at the house. So we're going to count how many we have, and we're going to message him and go sell those to him. So connections are a huge thing at the flea market as well.
So those Mickey Mouse shirts we bought off of a case pallet. They're kid size medium, and we were selling them at the flea market for $2. They retail at $8. So when you put that in a spreadsheet, you want to mark it down 50% off. So we want to get $4 out of it, but we're trying to get to our truckload. We've got to get to our furniture truck again. And that's, you know, when we sit down and we have business meetings, that's what we talk about. Well, how do we reach this goal? And that was one of the ways to do it, is to sell that at $2. So what ended up happening was the prices were so good that he came over and bought all 150 of them. Because I'm getting ready to call him and meet up with him and sell the rest of it. And it works for us.
So.
But you'll find vendors that will just buy your stuff in bulk if you're purging.
People come by. Also had really good success on our Dial antibacterial soap, so we're going to pick up 6 more cases this afternoon at 7:30 as well, and we're going to be hitting eBay pretty hard with those and going to the flea market with them until we don't have any more left.